today's episode, we chat with Director of Financial Aid, Maryville Tuzon. Through the interview, she discusses the financial aid process and the online resources that are available for incoming and current KGI students. To start off, Maryville, how did you first become interested in working at KGI?
I became interested in KGI because of its forward-thinking approach and vision, allowing me to bring ideas and having a voice to update policies and procedures in the financial aid office certainly was appealing. Everyone that I have been in contact with has been helpful and collaborative, allowing a smooth transition. I'm very fortunate working with a community that is driven with passion and dedication in the bioscience and healthcare industries.
And who else works on your team and what are their roles?
Aside from myself, I work with Nishat Choudhury, who has been at KGI for over 2 years. She is my financial aid counselor who brings with her a wealth of knowledge and skills to help students understand the financial aid process. Between the two of us, we provide guidance to all interested students to know exactly how to go about the financial aid process and what requirements are needed. We address a variety of student questions involving financial aid to ensure they are well-informed consumers.
And to help prospective or incoming KGI students who are listening to this podcast, can you describe the financial aid process?
Sure, not a problem. All interested students are encouraged to complete a FAFSA, which is the primary application to use for federal aid. This will allow us to begin reviewing students' eligibility. We offer the direct unsubsidized loan as well as the Graduate Plus loan to help offset financial needs. For the certificate programs, which includes the pre-medical and the pre-PA programs, there may be some subsidized loan eligibility since it's treated as a fifth-year undergrad program. However, to be sure, we will need to check the student's loan history once they have committed to KGI. We encourage you to review the financial aid webpage to identify what type of funding is applicable for the particular program you are interested in. We work diligently at keeping the information up to date to ensure providing simplification as well as transparency in our financial aid processing.
That was a great breakdown of the process, and I know our prospective and incoming KGI students can learn more on the website, which you mentioned, kgi.edu/aid. And from your interactions with the current KGI students, what are some of the most impressive qualities that you see from them?
Sure. Since starting at KGI, I found the students to be engaged, driven, and committed. They want to develop and further advance their skills in the programs they are invested in, which will have an impact in the communities and lives they will help serve.
In talking about one of the more common questions you get from students regarding the different opportunities that are available for each program, I know you've revamped a portion of the website, which is at kgi.edu/funding. Can you talk a bit about what's offered on that page and how it helps students?
Based on the type of schools that we have between School of Applied Life Sciences and School of Pharmacy, what we wanted to provide is to really streamline the various types of programs as well as then identifying the type of funding that's applicable for the programs that students are interested in applying into. So what we pretty much had in mind was to purposely make this more of a robust page to identify what type of funding falls under what type of category. So then when students are basically looking at the various schools, they can certainly see exactly which programs they would be more interested in and then be able to identify what types of funding are available and then to allow them to really make that decision in terms of either it being interested in the School of Applied Life Sciences as well as School of Pharmacy.
Lastly, what is something you're involved with outside of KGI that may surprise people, whether that's a hobby, activity, organization?
I involve myself with my kids' activities and encourage them to do their best in cross country and track and field. I myself actually enjoy running half marathons. I purposely sign up months in advance to get motivated and accountable for training.
We appreciate you spending the time here on the podcast, and I know you're a tremendous resource for our students as they continue their journey through KGI. So thanks again, Maryville.
Thank you, and I certainly hope that everyone who's listening certainly has gotten some great feedback about the financial aid processing at KGI. We certainly welcome your questions, and we look forward to meeting you.